According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered Plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
Чем дальше, тем интереснее. Всех приветствую, дорогие зрители. С вами снова же Поем. Мы снова же продолжаем проходить второго Хитмана. Нашему 47-му уже вернули наконец память. Я вообще думаю, те, кто читал комикс именно вот про этот Хитман, то они уже многое поняли и многое просекли. Но я думаю, начнем классически с легкой разведки и просмотра карты. Ну, здесь не все так плохо на самом деле, да. О, а вон наша цель-то прямо уже здесь. Опа, да, погнали-ка. Что-то гуляет туда-сюда, разгуливает. О. Интересно. Опа. Хе-хе-хе. Так. Народу тут, конечно, дофига. Это что? Гаражная дверь. Угу. По классической схеме. Кто там? Спенсер Молоток Грин? Кто это? Хе-хе. Интересно. Главное, не все равно все палят. Тоже сюда положим. И чё? Что-то все равно все палят как-то. Письмо Януса? Опа-на.
A letter from Janus to someone called Zoe. It looks like a draft and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and her sister having been appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Huh. I've heard that name before. This is a good find, 47.
Рукописное письмо. Черновик письма Януса. Не с выражением списывает. А, ну, бля-ля-ля. То же самое написано. Опа-на. А, что это? С помощью чего тут можно выключить камеры? Ага. Блин, я убрал так удачно этих чуваков. Готово. Ну-ка, подложу-ка это вот сюда. Оп. Че идут они там?
Nolan Cassidy.
Топает,
Former
топает.
Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald, Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Ага.
Hey, it's me. Send Raoul down here. Something's going on. I don't like it.
Куда он?
Just stumbled across a dangerous weapon lying around in plain view. Not ideal, would you say?
Ну. Да чё ты-то сюда припер... Ой, боже мой. Вы с другого конца, блин, позвали мужика, что понаружи забрал? Серьезно? Иди давай.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Что-то им вообще пофигу, я смотрю.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Та-та-та. Та-та-там. Ходит, ищет своего босса. Чувак, потерял кого-то? Босса, говорит, потерял. Бывает, ничего страшного. Вообще, эта карта очень напоминает карту из Blood Money. Там тоже был пригород. Не помню, как только называется. О, мужики, о чем балякаем?
I can't get her to do anything around the house.
No, it's not a novel. I think it's a journal or a diary. He's one of the security people working over at that old Russian guy's house. It's got to be something from the old man's archives.
If that's one of Janus's diaries, it might contain some important information about his past. Our past.
Or maybe something that can help us locate the constant.
Понятно. Опа. Ну-ка, мужик.
What?
What?
Hear some weird noises. I'll have a look around.
What?
Oh, cool.
Идеально. Так, это что у нас? Гаражная дверь. Не будем лишний раз мимо охраны ходить. Вон там ходит какой-то чувак, надо его убрать. Ну.
Pastry chef, she managed to completely divert my attention from the task at hand.
That sounds incredible, Mr.
Janus. Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares.
Until Helen moved in next door. So, imagine my disappointment when you now tell me those muffins, those little snippets of heaven, are all gone.
I understand. I'll see what I can do.
Good. Helen, how are you today?
Oh, just fine, Janus, darling. It's Saturday, so I've been making a lot of muffins for the town. You know how I love to spoil everyone.
You would have made a good Soviet citizen, Helen. The West could use...
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with him. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus.
Готов. Осталось по подсказкам пройтись. Странно, почему у нас инфа в каком-то непонятном доме. Подвал. Вперед.
Sinister-looking basement. What could she be doing down here?
Фига себе, это что такое? О, рвотный яд. А это что? Что это? Что это? Кто это? Откуда это? Непонятно.
I've got to do some sewing. Janus has a dressing gown that needs a few touch-ups, and he's getting anxious. Apparently he needs it for something soon.
You seem to have so
A robe for Janus? What could he need that for?
How you find the time?
Well, when you're retired, you can get the...
Мантию Януса найти? Да, без Б. Нет, тут охраны никакой нет, я думаю. Ого. Одежда общества Ковчега.
A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the road before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47.
Ну хорошо, и что? 13 ноября. Хелен Вес, соседка Януса, зашивает его старую мантию. В записке к мантии сказано, что Янусу она скоро понадобится, поскольку он уезжает на мероприятие, где все будут в мантиях. Ладно, а что делать-то? Кекс. Тайная микропленка.
One of Janus's old microfilms. It might contain important information. All you need now is to find a device to read it on.
Блин, где же этот проектор-то нафиг найти, зараза? О, что тут? Что тикало? Здорово, ребята. А чё, к вам в гости можно? Welcome, welcome, welcome. О, пускают гости. Здорово, ребята. Сенсор хэстег. Непонятно, что происходит. Туса. Привет. У вас нет нигде проектора. Где-то завалялся. Что ты тут делаешь?
You need this room? Don't mind me. I'll find somewhere else.
Вот не черт какой-то. О. Ага, на чердачок надо проверить. Оп. Что это? О. Установить микропленку. Проектор. О! Ага, нашлось. Поиск микрофильма.
Clearly, Janus is a meticulous man. This microfilm contains a lot of heavily redacted minutes from what appears to be a yearly event of some sort. Plenty of initials and project code names that don't ring any bells. Janus is mentioned by name throughout, however. This is a very important find, 47. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line.
Идеально.
It's time to end this.
All mission objectives are completed. 47, once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence of our discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues you found. Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy.
Слишком просто. Это была слишком простая миссия. Здрасте. Вы не знаете, автобус скоро приедет. А, тут расписание есть. Хорошо, погляжу. Темная лошадка. Идеальное преступление. Получено достижение. Без улик, бесшумный убийца. Без улик, бесшумный убийца. Бесшумный убийца. Без улик, прошлый. Подарочек. Тоннельные утки лучше всех. Ранняя пташка. Карманник. Наденьте мантию. Провиденс. Точный выстрел. Итого 30 тысяч. Бесшумный убийца. Просто идеально и превосходно. Ну, в общем, что ж, дорогие зрители, это была миссия «Другая жизнь». На самом деле, ужасно простая миссия. Вообще, ужасно простая миссия. Я просто, не знаю, прошел за 26 минут, и я переигрывал только один раз. Потому что, ну, я там бегал, искал вот этот аппарат для микропленки. И я, короче, спалился, пока я бегал, искал. Один раз только миссию перезапустил. Ну, в общем, что ж, осталась последняя миссия, вроде бы. И все, на этом наш второй Хитман закончится в плане его сюжетной составляющей. Так что ставьте лайк, если вам понравилось. Если хотите не пропустить новое видео, подписывайтесь на канал. Ну и что ж, всем всего хорошего, всем удачи и всем пока.